Welcome everyone, I am One True Brick, coming at you with another LEGO Exo-Force review. Today I will be looking at set number 8115, The Dark Panther. It was released in 2008, contained a whopping 244 pieces, especially whopping considering the fact that this set was only $15 and still $15 if you are looking to get it. Oddly enough, in comparison to the rest of the Exo-Force sets for the Deep Jungle era, this one in particular really didn't increase in price, and that is a good thing because, as you will soon realize from this review, out of all of the $15 sets, and arguably out of the entirety of this wave, this set is one of my favorites. So, as you can clearly see from the build, this includes a great resurgence of the color purple. So, the designer of this set, Mark Stafford, was given a choice between having purple or teal come back. Now, granted, this is a slightly different shade from the kind that you see in previous years, but for a long time we didn't have the color purple included in LEGO sets. So he was given the choice to bring back one of them, and he chose to bring back purple. And thank goodness, because this color is super useful in custom builds. And then, very obviously, as you can tell from the color scheme here, the Minnesota Vikings probably had some involvement in the creation of this set because the colors match with them perfectly. I love the spike design of this set. There are spikes just about everywhere. There are claws on the front, there are claws up here, there are spikes on the back, though. It does seem a little bit strange that a set based off a panther has spikes on its back. So maybe it's a panther porcupine. So, as you can see, speaking of the spikes, this is another one of those dual injected pieces that I showed you last week in the Chameleon Hunter. The base right here has a hard plastic that is in purple, and the top has a yellow, soft, rubbery plastic to it. So this is an example of what it looks like when it has the full dual injection with two completely different colors. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot to say about the set itself besides its functionality, which is obviously, in my opinion, the best part of it. So this set has a whopping number of detachable parts from it. So let's first real quick go over the mini robot. So in order to get to it, you do have to fold back the spine slightly. And there is the mini robot right here. It is a little kind of spider, tick, tarantula type thing, if I can slide it up. It comes up and off this axle right here, legs fold down, and it's got opposable eyes, though they do move together instead of separately. Kind of got this little back abdomen kind of thing going on here, as well as the legs. And out of all of the mini robots, I think this is one of my favorite ones. But that is not the end of the detachable parts. So in addition to that, we also have the front can pop off and be a little jet rocket pod right here to allow the Devastator to kind of fly above and send commands down to the robots below. And even more so, there are these little tiny iron drones that can pop off the sides and have the ability to fly around and shoot at the humans below. Now, I really do appreciate how many figures this set includes. When I reviewed the Combat Crawler X2, I was in a situation where I thought, $50 set, you should include more than a mere 3 figures. And then the Sentai Golden Tower, which is, again, $50 and has a mere 2 figures. This set makes up for that. I am willing to accept LEGO not putting as many figs in those sets. I still am not okay with the fact that Hitami only got 1 set, and the fact that we didn't see her at all this year in any of the sets, but what are you going to do? I do appreciate the fact that there are 3 robot minifigures as well as a mini drone included in this set. It really makes up for that. One other thing to note about this set is that it doesn't have opposability in the legs the central part of the legs. I guess you would call them knees. Not as big a deal as with other ones, because with the larger sets, you really do want that opposability so that you can pose it better on 2 legs. With 4 legs, because there's the added mobility of having multiple legs, you do get a lot more ability to still pose despite having less articulation. So you can kind of spread out these legs, fold these ones in, still get a lot of that posability. The one place that I really wish they had included some posability, though, is in the neck right here, to allow the head to move from side to side. I think that'd be kind of realistic to have, and once again, not that difficult to include. I wonder why LEGO hates posability so much. Maybe it's because their minifigures never really had any. But with that, there's not a whole lot more to say about the set. I will be seeing you guys next week when I take a look at the final $15 set that was released, the Assault Tiger. And the week following, I will be taking a look at a set that was never released. So be sure to tune in for that. And I will see you guys then. Bye! There's the functionality of the mini robot right here, which